Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle, and this is your fourth and final fan-requested Friday matchup of the week. Jusup Wilkosz, early 80s, versus Chris Bumstead, 2020. The thing about doing a Jusup Wilkosz, and I apologize if I get his last name incorrect. The thing about doing his comparisons, you pretty much have to go with what you can find. There's no real one solid version that shows all of the 8 mandatory poses. But there was a nice, I don't know what you would call this, an Iroquois twist. I think Mr. Burns called that on The Simpsons one time. Something of that nature. It's an awesome pose, pointing towards the heavens. Chris Bumstead, he has an edge as far as the waistline is concerned. Maybe the V-taper anyway. Those abs are bulging on Jusup. So he might have a lack of V-taper, but the guy has, he is grainy and hard as stone. I believe Chris Bumstead would have an edge in the wheels. Let's go through the poses, beginning with the front double by. Very difficult to see anything real detail, things of that nature on Jusup from this picture. But I do think that he does have a better set of arms. You could see from the Iroquois that he did have at least one better arm. But I think that he does have a better bicep-tricep combination. But with the lack of a dramatic V-taper anyway, with all due respect to Jusup, may God rest his soul, Chris Bumstead has a mind-blowing, look at this. That's stuff of legend right there. That's one of the best torso heaps, bodybuilding history, and just dominating in the wheel department as well. Front lat spread. Basically the same thing as the front double by. Very outstanding V-taper on Chris Bumstead, and those lats. I'm telling you guys, this front lat spread is Dorian-esque. And he has that tiny little wee midsection. And Jusup, that was not his strong point at all. He was more known for his conditioning, rock hard muscle separation. And hey, as good as the guy is, I don't know if he can defeat Chris Bumstead coming out of the two front shots. Side chest development. Now, Jusup, he does show potential in this one for a victory. Look at the pecs. He's winning in the chest. Maybe not the chest display, but really look, pec for pec. The guy is a Hostetler. Maybe winning in the bicep triceps as well, but not the delts. Look at the delts on Chris Bumstead. Wow. What a framework. Look at that. And coupled with the legs, I would say with the lack of domination in the chest area, Chris Bumstead would still dominate this pose. But I guess it would be up to debate. Sure, you 80s fans, you like the guys with the big chests, big calves. Anyway, next side shot, and this is a... Wow! Look at the size of the unit on Jusup, his piece, his big, his love piece. That's like Detrick Lewis, like Bo Lewis. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wow, what a schlog. Anyway, guys, enough about that foolishness. I'm just being funny. I have a humorous side by times. Jusup's winning this one, guys. Chest, he was winning in the chest and the biceps, triceps, not the delts. Chris Bumstead has a better set of delts. But in a pose like this, I can't get over the... Gonna do a comparison between him and Detrick Lewis. Who has the biggest sword? Go to the own... Well, I guess we have a couple of back shots. We don't have a rear lat spread, unfortunately. But I think we would know who's gonna win that. Just judged on this one here. Look at the width of Chris Bumstead. Look at the wheels on this man, on this young buck. And don't get me wrong, guys. Jusup had a good back for his day. Muscle separation, he's right there with Chris Bumstead. Look at the lat insertions. Just incredible. But, like I said, the first couple of shots with a lack of dramatic V-taper, he's going to be losing against Chris Bumstead. This is the tilted rear double by. I like this one. Arnold classic. This is an Arnold Schwarzenegger classic for sure. Jusup looks good here, looks solid. But I don't think he's beating Chris Bumstead. Bumstead has the delts, the back, a very fantastic back. And, of course, the wheels as well. glutes showing there, but I'm not really focused in on that in a comparison like this. Go to the abs and thigh, and for a guy losing on the V-taper, I have to say, Jusup, he could even get a pose like this with rock hard conditioning, muscle separation. He's known for good abs, a good six pack. And with a better V-taper, this would maybe be one of the best abs and thigh of all of the 1980s for sure, Jusup. So hey, give him the abs and thigh. He won the side tricep. Won a couple of shots. And in the most muscular, I would give this to Chris Bumstead. Maybe a little too narrow is the clavicle width of Jusup. I mean, hey, the guy trained like a true champion. He was a beast for the time. You know, he was one of the biggest dudes out there, for sure. For sure he was. Lee Haney, maybe, but Jusup probably scaled in a little bit bigger than Lee. About 6 feet tall. 6'2" with his hair puff. Anyway, guys, with all due respect to the legend, rest in peace, Jusup Wilkosz. Here is your winner, Chris Bumstead. Gotta call it like it is, ladies and gentlemen. Gotta respect the past, but if you're not gonna judge it correctly, there's no real point. Chris Bumstead, he's a world champion. He is the great one. That was your Friday lineup, fan requested Friday lineup. Look forward to coverage on tomorrow's event, New York Pro. As soon as I find out what's going on, where the judges have these dudes placed, I'll be letting you know. And maybe an Eye of the Tiger report. Maybe. No promises, guys. No promises. Hit thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.